Girls be like, I like him. Why can't he make the first move? Why don't you make the first move?
Yeah, I've been saying this all along, and I know you'll be thinking, well, if he's really interested in me, then surely he would make the first move. Or maybe he thinks you're in a relationship, or maybe he thinks you're out of his league, or maybe he's just a good guy who doesn't have the confidence to approach women. There are many reasons why a guy won't make the first move, so don't assume it's because he's not interested or that you'll somehow become the pursuer if you start a conversation, because it's not true.
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we will see how women cry about turning 30 without a partner. We will discuss how women keep demanding more from men while offering so little, and how they have earned their singleness by playing with men's good intentions. We want to invite you to smash that like button and support the movement. Subscribe to the channel. That's the only contribution we ask from you, man. Add your grain of sand to the movement. Share your experiences in the comments for any man who might need it. Without further ado, let's get started.
Why don't guys want relationships anymore?
Because why invest in something that's going to hurt? You see, I don't think this is a gender bias thing. I think in general, less and less people are interested in relationships because why do you need them? You have the chance to hook up with somebody with a swipe on an app. Fill that little void of missing affection and then go back to your life with no strings attached. I know guys will say that every girl's the same and no girl wants a nice guy. And girls will say that no guy wants a relationship. All they want to do is hook up. And I think the common thing here is that everyone's saying how they feel instead of living the life and actually feeling it. We go hunting on our phones for somebody to love, but we don't actually want to be loved. We'd rather just have a story to tell. So the issue isn't that men don't want relationships, but yet the majority is just not ready and they rather just be stuck people watching.
Only 20% of men are getting any action with women. The other 80% are invisible to them. Women go out with that 20% knowing they won't get a relationship, yet they still give everything to that man, their best fertility and youth. So, the men in the 80% who get nothing have to start building themselves up, which is a hard process. As soon as these men start getting noticed by women who want to settle down, they want to apply their so-called standards to him. These standards mostly benefit the woman, often monetarily, and are ignored when it comes to Chad, a man who brings nothing to the table but his seed. Yet these standards are then imposed on the beta provider. So, tell me if you think it's fair that you, who have built yourself up, have to give your best version to a woman who isn't giving you her best version because she already gave it for free to several Chads. Do you find that fair? On top of that, she wants to give it to you with conditions because she has changed and now has standards. These standards were broken for the man she felt a great interest in, but from you, she wants effort, time, and money because you are to be the husband, not the fun guy. And then they wonder why they are alone.
Everyone always says it's gonna be okay, but no one really knows that. That's just what you say. I just feel like it's a little bit unfair. I'm so over waiting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn?
We're definitely privileged that we can say, I'm sick of waiting. When is it gonna be my turn? Because the reality is, for a lot of us ladies, we don't have to do anything. We just live our lives, and that cute guy at the grocery store approaches us. Or someone messages us on social media. Or a bunch of men message us on dating apps. And eventually we find a person that we really like. I mean, if we're being reasonable with our expectations, let's be real here. But with men, that's not the case. They can't wait. They have to take action all the time. They have to be rejected over and over again before they find someone with a lot of potential. I think it's important to keep in mind as a lady, when you're getting upset about that you don't have to sit and wait. You can go out and start taking action. You see that cute guy who's bowling out with his bros, just go talk to him. Or if you're shy, you're nervous, write your number on a piece of paper and go give it to him, walk away. Say, hey, you're cute, walk away. It's so easy.
Women fear rejection. They are afraid that the man they are interested in will outright say no. But women have it so easy, brothers. Women have men writing to them on Tinder and all the other dating apps, even if they are not attractive. Women also have social media where men comment and send messages to their inbox. This clearly shows that women have options, and for many years, until they turn 30. Now, as they say, I know myself, I know what I want. Now they want to reserve themselves because they have already lived and had fun, and now they feel entitled to a good provider man. And this is what we men do not want. We do not want you to choose us when your pool of candidates is empty. We are not financial lifelines. We are not your retirement insurance. They put many standards on us, and all we will get in the end is a woman that Chad didn't have to make an effort for, but we have to go out of our way for. Men are tired. We are no longer there for you. You have to make the effort and take the first step. The era of the soft boy has arrived. Drizzle, drizzle.
When a guy doesn't make firm plans for a date, text this. Hey, I just wanted to confirm about this week. Would you still like to get together?
And then once he's at the date, just make sure to remind him to call you the next time. And then make sure next time to remind him of the following date. And then when you've been dating for a while, make sure to remind him to get exclusive with you. Be like, do you want to be exclusive? This is your reminder. And then when you've been dating for a while, be like, so when is the wedding? And make sure to always just track where he goes, and because you know he could just run away, so you've got to always just stay on top of it. It's like admin, you know, it's like admin. It's like herding a cat. You just really got to stay on top of it. Or if a guy doesn't text you and make plans with someone else, or with yourself, or with a girlfriend. Because if you start that business of, so, I don't know, did you still want to get together? You're going to be doing that for the rest of your life. And even if you herd him into being your husband, you're going to be writing to me, why does he not make any plans? And why is he not interested in me? Trust me.
Hell to the no, no. Hell no.
These are the tips that end up making women cry later. How hard is it for women to bring something to a relationship? Many women talk about contributing their feminine energy or their presence. The only thing I agree with is that they do provide their presence. They are just there to receive. These dating coaches tell them that they shouldn't put in any effort. They are just there to receive. Because a woman who takes the liberty to confirm if the date is still on is acting like a secretary, according to these women. The man will never make any plans. But let me ask you, if you want a relationship with someone, couldn't you be the one who plans experiences, who talks about going to good restaurants, exotic places, or organizing family trips? Because if the man already has to pay, why can't you be the one who plans? Why not take that burden off the man? Of course, because that's something the man has to do. So when he takes you somewhere, with your only contribution being your presence, and he takes you to a place you don't like, you start complaining, saying, "Not this place," and end up ruining the whole experience. This could have been resolved by simply choosing a nice place where you feel comfortable, but since she doesn't want to put in any effort because the man has to do everything.
There was a study done in the 90s, and what they found out, I think, still holds true today. So what they did is they took a group of men and they took a group of women and they categorized these men. So it was like high status, t-shirt, McDonald's. Same thing with the women. High status, t-shirt, McDonald's. And then they asked, the men, okay, would you go to coffee with this person, go on a date, marry? And in all three categories, the guy didn't care. It's like, yes, sure, whatever. With women, it was a whole different story. Women went to the high status man for the majority of them. So that was for coffee, date, marriage. My takeaway on this is just goes along with the trends I've been seeing. So we are in this Kardashian culture and have been for, 10 years. I don't know how long they've been on. But this idea of perfection has just been kind of unseen before. I mean, before we had magazines, we knew they were kind of airbrushed, but what we see now, women are doing eyebrows, microblading, dermaplaning, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, lip fillers, cheek fillers, breast implants, butt implants, fat transfer, taking ribs out. I mean, literally women are taking their ribs out. So I think just the pressure and the unattainable beauty that they put on themselves, they're also putting that sort of unattainable image and desire on a guy as well. And that's why these guys are backing out, because guys know, that's crazy. We can't do all that. Some can. I mean, it's the small minority can do that, but for the majority of men, they're not going to be able to get to your high standards that you not only put on yourself, but you're putting on these men too. And I don't even know if women are aware that they're doing that. And if you think about it, it's really a beautiful thing that men will just kind of take you as you are. Like, they don't need you to be high status, or they don't care where you work. If you work at McDonald's or you're making six figures and some executive of a company. But look at what we're doing to men. We want them to just be everything. It's unattainable. They're getting out of the market, and rightfully so. So I even asked my brother about this. I said, hey, is this true? Like, men don't care? He's like, 1,000%. Men could give two shits. And I was like, that's going to be a topic then. So anyways, guys, follow for more. Comment below what you think, or, even ask your friends, talk about their experience, and leave it in the comments. Because I think we're onto something.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Women are hypergamous and men are not. This is for simple reasons. Men know that the only things women will offer are their natural beauty and companionship, which is what men really seek, because they know they won't get money from women. Men understand that their role is to be the provider who takes care of the family and wants a woman who brings feminine energy and builds a home. But women want economic security, good genes from the man, and certain masculine traits. That's why only 20% of men who meet these requirements enjoy the company of more women, while others who lack one or all of these traits are left alone. Yet, women keep demanding more. This has changed with social media. Now women want to pass on the cost of their physical upkeep or high aesthetic treatments to the man. Why is this? It's to remain competitive in the dating market. Why do you think that 75% of men who have financed a woman's surgery lose her? Because as soon as her beauty increases, she can access better positioned men than you. Since hypergamy doesn't forgive, she will leave you. That's why men don't like this type of high-maintenance women, because besides being beautiful, they are high-maintenance women. All those operations and treatments need to be maintained. They are like living in a rented apartment. It will be yours as long as you pay, but the day you fall behind, she will replace you with another man who can cover the costs.
If a guy isn't making plans with you, he's not taking initiative to plan dates or to see you again, and maybe you guys have been texting for a while and the conversations are fine, you think he's interested, but you're wondering, okay, when am I going to see him again? Why isn't he asking me when I'm available? Make sure you stick around till the end where I give you an exact text to send him. Do not for any reason ask him, when am I going to see you again? Or, hey, just checking in to see if you still want to see me next weekend. No, do not ever, ever, ever ask him that. First of all, there's something that you need to understand, and this is going to hurt your feelings, but you need to hear me, okay? If a man isn't making plans to see you, he isn't that into you. If he's still maintaining contact, that means he's keeping you as an option. He's keeping you on the bench for whenever he decides he wants to maybe see you. But what a lot of women don't realize is that we still have the power. You have the power. It is up to you whether or not you allow him to treat you like an option. Because the reality is, no man is too busy to see you or to make plans with you. If he's interested, he's going to make plans to see you. But listen, I've been there, and I know it can feel a little difficult to kind of take your power back and to feel like you're in control of your emotions and the situation. And this is exactly what you're gonna do. And oftentimes, whenever you make this shift, it makes him want you again, which is absolutely insane, but it works every time. In order to stop obsessing over him or over why he isn't making plans with you or how to convince him to come back or whatever, instead of sitting around waiting for him to make plans with you, go make plans with someone else. Go hang out with your friends. Go book a Pilates class. Invest in yourself. If you insist on giving this guy a chance, this is what you're going to text him next time he texts you and he's like, hey, what's up? How's life? This is exactly what you're going to say. Oh my gosh, life's been amazing. I've been so busy. I'll have to tell you about it next time I see you or whenever I see you in person. You're welcome. Do not let him treat you like an option. You deserve so much better.
How nice it feels to have multiple options if he doesn't invite you or make plans with you while you make plans with someone else. These are the modern woman's tips. If the guy you like hasn't invited you out, go out with someone else in the meantime. Then they wonder why men are walking away from them. Imagine going out with someone, having a busy week where you couldn't invite her to meet up, but you stay in touch. Then you see the woman you have feelings for, who you like for something serious, going out with another man. You were busy that week. How would you feel as a man, seeing that she couldn't even wait a week before going out with her other options? This is the modern woman, who wants to have you but doesn't want to miss out on opportunities with other men while getting to know you. Then she wonders why men don't call her back or ghost her, because this man realizes she's not worth it. Remember, brothers, if she doesn't reciprocate your interest or you never see her investing in you, wanting to see you or planning a date, discard her because you're just another free dinner to her. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why do you think modern women end up alone at 30? Do you think that from the 90s until now, men have changed their requirements for a woman? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.